time making something special for his daughter, and the mom knowingly gets in the way of it by stealing a cookie.
Hi people, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, thank you so much. Please consider subscribing. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support, and I hope we are all doing okay. There is this video that is going viral of a mom taking a video of herself, and she is teasing the dad because he made cookies of a 6-year-old daughter. And the mom wanted the cookies, but the dad said, no, you're gonna wait this for his daughter, and he promised her to be the first one. Then the mom was not satisfied with the answer. He walked over and grabbed the cookie and ran off. So I'll just let the video play as well as the stitches. At the end of the stitches, I will leave my comment, so please don't go away.
Churro cheesecake cookies. Can I have a cookie?
No. Rachel is the first one that has to get one because she wanted them, but she's in bed.
Rachel's our 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and I made those cookies because she wanted me to, and I wanted her to feel special, so she gets to have the first one, so she feels special. You can't have one.
That makes sense. That's very nice.
So this video going viral about this woman who's filming herself while she's showing her husband baking cookies. Apparently his daughter wanted him to bake cookies for her. So he's like, she really wanted me to do this. I'm going to make sure that she gets the first one so that she could feel special. And the mother, while filming herself, goes over and takes one of the cookies and eats it. And the husband, of course, is annoyed because he wanted the daughter to feel special and specifically wanted her to have the first one. Why she thinks this is funny is beyond me. And it's really crazy because it's Mother's Day, and there are some women out there who are dealing with mothers who compete with them, who act like they're jealous of them, who always interfere whenever a father is trying to do something nice for them. And I think it's crazy. As the mother of not one, not two, but 3 daughters, it is, to me, I go out of my way to make sure that they have this bonding experience with their father. I love the fact that all 3 of my daughters are all daddy's girls. I love that. Because to me, the reason why my standards are so high is because of my father. Knowing the fact that my father wouldn't, put his hands on me, who would make sure that I got the world. If my daddy had it, he was going to make sure that his baby girl had it as well. So for a woman to interfere with a daughter feeling special by her father, knowing what that means to little girls, to me is crazy. So for those of you out there who are celebrating Mother's Day and people are telling you, don't worry about what she's done to you. Don't worry about how she's treated you throughout your lifetime. She's your mom. She's family. If that woman has caused you harm, do not feel obligated to go out of your way. Not every woman has a loving relationship with her mother. So if she's not celebrating that, if she's gone no contact with her mother, you have to respect that because only she and the mother know what she's had to endure. And stop forcing people into toxic relationship because you didn't have that kind of relationship with your mother.
Anybody else's boyfriend makes 3 racks of ribs on a Monday after he works and churro cheesecake cookies. Can I have a cookie?
No. Rachel.
This is so messed up because that dad spent time making something special for his daughter, and the mom knowingly gets in the way of it by stealing a cookie. And let's be clear, it's not because she really wanted a cookie. She could have made her own cookies or gone to the store. The mom did this intentionally, which indicates that she wanted to prevent that moment, that core memory of her daughter feeling unconditional love from her father.
No. Rachel is the first one that has to get one because she wanted them, but she's in bed.
Rachel's.
So the husband makes it his business to make these cookies for his daughter. Wants her to get the first cookie out the batch because he wants her to feel special. And you go and take the cookie before the daughter gets it and stuff your face with it, walking away laughing. I always read online in these comments about how mothers are jealous of their daughters, and it don't even sound logical to me. I don't understand how something that could come from you with the person you love and you be jealous of this person. I don't understand. How could you take something away from the husband who wanted something to be special for you guys' child? I don't get it. I don't see how that's funny. I think what he was trying to do was create a moment because kids remember stuff like this. Moments. The moments are what matter the most. Believe me, it don't matter how small you think it is. To that kid, it's everything. For example, my daughter got a hula hoop. And she can't hula hoop, mind you, she's 3. She can't hula hoop to save her life yet. But every time she picks it up, she comes to me and say, Daddy, watch this, watch this. And I have to act like it's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And not that it isn't. It's the way you make them feel that they remember. And you stripping the father from what could have been a beautiful moment for him is not it. The fact that you were being sneaky doing it and not even letting him know that you took the first cookie that he set out for y'all baby girl is a no. If you know you're going to have a child and you're going to be jealous of that child, maybe you should not have that child, is all I'm saying. But do you, though? Respectfully, of course.
You can't have one.
I'm not saying this woman's a narcissist. What I'm saying is that she has traits of one. As somebody who has a narcissist mother, the way she has to be the center of attention. If you watch this video, it's a dad baking cookies for their daughter. It's her daughter as well. And he said to the daughter, "You're going to get the first cookie." So instead of the mom being like for that, she goes and sneaks and eats the first cookie. Now, if you have a narcissist mom, you know that a narcissist mom competes with her own daughter and is envious of their own daughter. Everything about this, her smirking, her just the way she is acting is so icky. At the very least, she's a
You'll see stitches of that video where the dad makes his little girl a batch of cookies and promises her the first one, and the mom hears this and instantly gets that like evil smile on her face and goes over and takes one and takes the first bite. And she posted this video thinking other moms were being like, "Same girl, haha, me too, I love doing that." You seen that? That was Lynette. That was Lynette. It was really validating to see and also really heartbreaking. I obviously would never want another child, another little girl to go through what I went through, to have the kind of mom that I had. But at the same time, it was like, look, they're telling on themselves. They're showing it. This is what they do. This is what we're talking about. When grown women say like their moms were jealous that they were in competition. Like here, now you see, you know? But damn, that was Lynette, and it brought back some memories, and it just breaks my heart, you know? It breaks my heart. In my baby book, do you remember when we read that? And my dad was excited and happy about me coming home from foster care, about the adoption being finalized, and Lynette wrote that she was jealous. I was an 8-week-old baby who at that point was living in foster care, and she was jealous that my dad wanted me at home. When my partner and I, my partner who we are still married, this is 15 years later now, when we got our first place together and I moved out of my mom's house, I was 18, I was pregnant with my first baby. And our first place was nice. It was pretty nice. And my son was going to be able to have his own room. And I was so excited about this because I grew up with nothing. I didn't have anything. So to be able to start my son off by even just giving him this was amazing for me. And I called my mom. And I was like, "Mom, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. The place is nice. The bathroom is pretty nice. Baby's going to have his own space. Like, this, it's really good." And I called her because I was happy and I wanted to share my joy with my mom. Her instant reaction, I swear to God, her voice was just like poison. She was so fucking mad. She was so mad. Oh my God. She was like, "That's great. That's really great, but I wish you weren't." And when I'm relaying this to you, this is what she said to me. She said, "I wish you weren't. Because character is made when you live in the gutter. When you have to have ramen and eat beans out of a can every night. That's when you build your relationship. You're never going to last now because you're too comfortable." Like, that was my whole life. Any little bit of joy or anything I had was always undercut, always jabbed at, always taken away. And finally, for this one time, this was a cookie she couldn't take. And so it was a cookie she had to make it sound like I shouldn't want. Which is ridiculous to even think about. Absolutely ridiculous. So if you have a good mom, would you tell me a good mom story? I would really, really, really love to hear it because I'm starting to think that they don't exist. And I know that's not the case. I know some people out there have good moms. Please tell me a story about your good mom. I hope someday, like, were my kids to see this, I don't get to decide that I'm a good mom. It's not my call. That's their decision. But were they to see this, I hope that they would say, "Wow, my mom never tried to steal my joy. And here's a good memory."
Churro cheesecake cookies. Can I have a cookie?
Rachel is the first one that has to get one because she wanted them. She's in bed.
Rachel's our 6-year-old daughter.
After she says that, the husband goes on to further explain that he made the cookies because the daughter asked for them, and he wants her to get the first one so she feels special. And while he's explaining that, she sneaks over to grab one of the cookies and starts scarfing it down. Not only is that just complete disrespect for your partner and ignoring his wishes and ruining something he wants to do, but that's also complete disregard for your daughter's feelings and robbing her of a moment that can make her feel special and potentially strengthen her relationship with her father. And all because what? She's a 6-year-old kid? As if that makes it okay to ruin special moments for her? Part of me sees that video and thinks to myself, okay, it's just a cookie. It's not that big of a deal. But then another part of me remembers that it's the little things that matter the most to kids, to adults, to everybody. There's a well-documented phenomenon in psychology where mothers and daughters will compete for the love and attention of the father, so this isn't too uncommon to see. But if you're a mother, you have to be conscious of that and not let it go too far, because then you'll end up robbing your daughter of special moments with her father because you see her as competition. And all that does is completely sabotage the father-daughter relationship while sowing seeds of hatred and resentment in the daughter against you.
Can I have a cookie?
Rachel is the first one that has to get one because she wanted them. She's in bed.
Rachel's our 6-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and I made those cookies because she wanted me to, and I wanted her to feel special, so she gets to have the first one.
This is going to be the video that gets me canceled on here. That father made cookies for his 6-year-old daughter. She specifically asked for those cookies. He made them for her, told her she could be the first one to have one. The mother thinks it's cute to go take a cookie. Even though he says, no, I made them for her, let her have the first one. I want her to feel special. You have a father going out of his way to make the daughter feel special, and you choose to ruin it with a little nasty smirk on your face, like you're so sneaky you get to ruin the plan. Now he either gets to lie to his daughter and say she's the first one to have one, throw mom under the bus and say, no, mom took the first one even though I told her not to, or just say, no, mom had one first if she asks, assuming she asked. If you say it's not a big deal, why was it a big deal for the mom to have one? I listened to a female psychologist the other day say that sometimes mothers get jealous of their daughter because before the daughter comes, she's the most important woman in her husband's life. And I don't know this woman, but this definitely felt like a way for her to just steal a little bit of thunder from the dad and the daughter. Let the dad make the daughter feel special.